Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 7 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add the floors, and then we also added the windows, and then this sliding door. So now we're going to continue working on this. What we're going to do is, we're going to start off by adding the stairs. So let's go to architecture and then click on stairs, and then from here we're going to add the stairs by just running through here. Instead of 17, I want it to be so around maybe 10, so 5 each side. So I'm just gonna make it okay, click OK, and then I'm gonna run it from here. So let's run it 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then as you can see, it's saying how many that you created. So we created 5 already, and then after that we're going to go on the other side, and then here we could just add the remaining. I want to go parallel to this, so everything is just a U-shaped stairs. And then now we're good. What I usually do is click on finish first. Once I click on finish, I then do what I need to do, like moving it to the corner, and then now we just need to edit so that it's snug around here, so it's not showing. So here I'm going to edit this again, select that, edit stairs. Now instead of 1000, around maybe 950, so that we could have the gap. This one as well, we need 950 as well, so here 950. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to move this one going on the other side. And then as you can see, we just need a little bit more, so probably 900 is good enough. But this depends on the building code in your country. So it really depends what's the minimum and maximum that you have. And then here it looks like we could just snug this one on the wall. So we could just select here, click on finish, AL, align it from this wall to this wall, and then that's looking good now. There we go. So now we have this spacing right here. We could go upstairs, and then we have enough space for this landing and also for this landing. So that's looking good. What we can do now is we could create the stairs right here, and then we have a stairs also right here and then in the front. So we're going to start here first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to ground, and then here go back to stairs, and then let's just add a stairs run like that. So it already showed me that I need 4 stairs, so I don't need to do some editing anymore. I'm gonna check it out right here. I'm gonna remove this railing, we don't need this. And then here what we could do is I'm going to change this to a monolithic stairs. And the issue we have here is the height. So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select that, let's force it to go up. So now, so I think not the depth, we need to change it from the riser point. because as you can see here, so edit that. So with the width we could change that manually, but the top relative top height we could change that to maybe 900. So here we could just say 700, and that looks nice. I don't like this angle right here, so what I'm gonna do is let's just finish here first and then edit, and then type mark is right here. We have the zigzag cut mark symbol, so that's fine. Rand landing thickness, so 300 concrete cast in place gray, that's fine. Run type 150 and also good. So now select that again, edit type. We need to check right here, run type, and then we have structural depth right here. So what we're gonna do is, this is cast in place, so that's good. Step, if we do step, it will look like this. So it's still a step right there, so we're gonna do that not here, so we're still going to change this, and then here the structural depth around 400. Let's make it 500 so that it's not noticeable. So now it will be like a block now, so it doesn't look like the others. So now we could go back to ground, and then here we could just edit the width manually. And then here I'm just going to push it all the way on that side. And then we're going to add a wall right there. So if you look at it, that looks really nice. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then here we're just going to click on edit and then duplicate this so that it doesn't change. So I'm gonna CS, or not, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to copy this, and then here I'm just gonna leave it at number 1, and then here I'm going to rotate this RO 90, and then here we're just going to snug it here AL, and then obviously we need to make it smaller only on this part. We don't need to make it big. So that's good enough. And then here I just want to double check the materials that we did here. It's also a cast in place, so I'm just going to change this because that's the same materials that we have on that. So I'm just gonna put this one lightweight. That's one thing that I noticed, because if we change the material right here, it will change here on Twinmotion. And then I'm going to copy the same stairs right here, AL. I'm gonna align it through the wall, and then here I'm going to edit type and then duplicate this. This will be monolithic stairs number 3, and then here we're going to change the depth for sure. So here, instead of 275, we're going to change this to around 600. Let's see how it looks. I want it to be big one. So the depth here should be the one that been changed, not that part. So I'm just going to leave it because this one is good. This height, this one should be, make it 200 for this one. I want this one to be maybe fit enough, but this one is good. I just want to deal with the depth first. So here, let's put it at 600. Now it's looking like that. I want to see it before we approve it. I think that's perfect. And then I just want to change the height. Maybe we could just change it right here. Right there. But the calculation, I don't think it will change. Function. This one, let's change this to 6. So I'm just going to undo that. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this again and then change the top offset to around maybe 100. Make it 200 or 150. I think that's good enough. And then if you don't want this, just edit this again and then go back here and change this to 600. So everything is good. Here as well, I'm going to edit. I believe we did 150, I believe. And then that one is still looking good with the spacing. And then here we could just put it to up to base constraint ground. We might edit this or trim this one later on to change the look. So depending on later what we decide. I'm planning to add a wall right there. So go to ground, click on architecture, click on wall, and then we could just base it from the interior wall. So reset, cancel. I'm going to select the exterior wall, CS, edit type, duplicate. This will be exterior wall number 2. And then here we could just change this to a different material. I'm just gonna use this. And then after that, ground to level 1. I know level 2, but there will be a top offset so that it's not too much. So it should be negative 1500. So here I'm just gonna add it. I'm not going to stick it yet to the wall because I know I need to verify this first. So I like the height. So now we could just attach it again, and then that's a different materials right there. And then now that we're here, I want to add the grounds right here as well. For now, I'm gonna add it some grass, so CS on that grass. I'm just going to go around here and add it. And then let's add it like that, and then around here. I'm just going to align it on this, but we need to trim it first so that it's easy to align everything. And then AL, and then there's a grass around here. If we see it, it will look like that. I think it's better if we add something right here so that it doesn't look like there's a step there. So obviously we're gonna add some bushes right here, and then here I just want some separation from this spot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to click on model in place, generic model. This will be number 7, extrusion, and then we're going to add something here again, different stone material. Let's do a slate stone, and then here we could just add a rectangle like a planter box, and then an offset of this is around 30. Click on finish, look at it at 3D, and then just pull it up just around that part, and then go back again. We're going to add another extrusion, but this will be grass, and then here let's just add grass. And then click finish, and then pull it up again. Something like that, a planter box, just to change something right here. Click on finish, and then obviously we're gonna make this one nicer. And then here probably we're going to extend this, but with a model in place so that it looks nicer with a different finish. So I'm gonna trim this first, and then we're going to connect them all together. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect this one, I'm gonna edit this one so that everything is connected. So here I'm just going to add this, and then trim this around. And then for now it will look like this, and then obviously we're gonna keep on editing stuff once we see that it needs to be changed like this. So everything is looking good. We could edit this. I don't need this right here and then here. We only need it on this side because those are the walls. And then we could change this to glass. It will look nicer. There we go. So now it's looking much better. Only have the railing right here, but here we edited and we have something like looks like this. I'm going to edit this stairs. So let's duplicate. This will be main stairs, and then here let's change this to none. None. So it's looking like this. So if we don't have it, what I'm planning to do is just have a support at the top. So middle support, because I don't like the stringer right here. So we could just do this on the later part. For now, this is looking good anyway, so let's just do that once we get to, the chance to do the second floor. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.